So I was watching a tennis match. In the beginning, you could see it was a very evenly matched players. I mean, it was going back and forth. But towards the end of the first set, one player clearly dominated the other and eventually won that first set. And surprisingly, the second set was the other way around. The player who had lost the first set ended up winning the second set. The third set, same thing happened. That was kind of an amazing thing because of how badly that player had lost the first set. After the match, they obviously had a press conference and they were interviewing these two players. First, they interviewed the losing player and he said the same usual things you see in any sporting event. You know, the other guy played better than him and he didn't play as well as he normally does, and so on and so forth. But the really interesting lesson that I got out of watching this was with the winning player. When they asked him, how'd you do it? I mean, how did you play so much better in the second set and even the third set when you had lost quite badly on the first set? He said, well, two things happened. In both cases, it was not about us, the players. In both cases, they were about our coaches. And he said, first of all, after the first set, my coach pointed out some things I was doing that I could have been doing better, and some things I was doing wrong that I probably should stop doing. And I simply listened to what he had to say and made those adjustments. And during the second set, and I did very well. The second thing that happened, which is equally important, is my opponent's coach, during the break between the second and the third set, failed to give him any advice or any direction that would have compensated for what I had done in the second set. So in both cases, this player was putting both the blame and the reason for winning and losing on the coach. Good coaches are able to get to know the person that they're coaching and know what their good points and bad points are, and they know how to maximize their good points and minimize their bad points. And as a result, they do better. That's the role of coaches in sports, in life, in any endeavor. Which brings me to the point of why we need a business coach. Business is no different than any other game, any other activity, where having a coach is going to help you perform better, because you need somebody other than yourself to be able to point out those things that you are good at and you can do better, and those things that you're not so good at, and maybe look for ways to compensate for them. Coaches are good at finding out what you need to maximize, what you need to minimize. And sometimes coaches are really good at helping you find the answer. Coaches in general should not be giving you all the answers. They should be giving you some, maybe. Generally, a good coach is one who's able to help you find the answers. And that's why we need coaches in life, sports, and even in business. I'm Joey Gurango, your business technology coach.